Good morning. We got up at 1:40 today. We've got a full day's worth of work. We're statewide today, so let's get into work and let's make it happen. Happy Monday, happy MLK Day. Just made it into work. Got a forecast, make graphics, do radio, get ready. It's gonna be a busy morning, so we're gonna get right into that. Also been drinking my greens lately, so we're gonna make that real quick and have a little breakfast. I've got some yogurt. My husband wasn't eating it, so I'm like, that's free food. Let me take that. And yeah, we're gonna kick off this Monday right, so we'll meet back up in just a bit. All right, so I took my makeup home for no reason, because I never used it, so that was annoying, so I had to bring all the stuff back. I try to keep my makeup here. I have the good makeup here, of course, and then the not so, the okay makeup back home. I asked my grandma for a little hand mixer. She bought me this gigantic thing, so I'm grateful for this, but I think we still need to buy our own little hand mixer. So we can get this done. I'm gonna go fill this up with water real quick. Hey, we're back. And then these greens, he got them from somewhere. I have no idea where they're from. Roundhouse Morning Cake. It says it's Chuck Norris, so pretty. I have major stomach issues, and I've noticed these kind of help a little bit. Like, I'm kind of hungry, like, middle of the day, so we'll take it. Any kind of help is good. Also, I've been trying to just stay hydrated and drink more water. Being on this shift, I'm just exhausted all the time and not operating like a regular human. So, anything to help bring that back? I don't know. I've just kind of noticed, and I don't know if this is true or not, but most days I've been feeling more awake. Normally I feel like death. So, if this can keep me kind of awake, then we'll do it. See, but then this top part comes off. I don't know. And then if you don't have it mixed all the way, it's kind of disgusting. Okay, this should be good enough. But like, if it is mixed, it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste like the greens. Normally I'd be like, oh, they're nasty. I don't think it's bad at all. I'm gonna set off quickly. But I try and drink this, and then you know how sometimes there's stuff left at the bottom. I'll just continue to like refill up the cup 2 or 3 times total, just so that way I can get it all. And then that way that's 3 cups of water essentially drained. All right, got that. Let's get out the rest of my stuff super quick. Okay, hairbrush, tease comb, hairspray, primer. Put this bag away. I hate how this tripod shakes like that. It's like one gust of wind would totally make it fall. But we've got our forecasting done. We've made our graphics. I still have to make one more set of full weather graphics and make sure I have enough first weather graphics, at least at the end. So essentially, like, first weather to me is like currents, like I have to leave right now. What temperature is it? What's going to happen today? And what do I need to know going forward? And so I try to set it up like that. Usually these are like minute-long hits, so not too much in there. And then, I'll end with like, so MLK Day, we have parades going on across the state. I'll talk about, so the Tulsa parade was actually moved back an hour just because it's going to be so cold. So we'll talk about that, make sure everybody's all bundled up. And then in my full weathers, I have like 2 minutes and 25 seconds, which is not a lot of time. And I'm statewide. And so with me being statewide means I have to cover the entire state of Oklahoma's weather, which, if there's anything going on, it's tough to do in that short amount of time. And of course, we're having the potential for snow today. Now it's just light snow coming from the Midwest. Snow doesn't really bother me unless it's like 6 inches plus, because then it's tough to drive into, right? But down here, gosh, an inch throws everybody off. So We are expecting just like a dusting maximum in Tulsa, maybe some flurries, you know, throughout the afternoon and evening. My literally eyeshadow just exploded and crumbled everywhere. So that's fantastic. Maybe up to an inch around Oklahoma City, and then the Panhandle like 1 to 3, but they always get more snow and less people live up there, so it's not that big of a deal. And I think that's just outside of Oklahoma City's viewing area, but still we cover that, so to cover the entire state's weather. And we're doing that for like the foreseeable future for a while, so it's just a lot to prepare, because I of course want to give like my viewing area, Tulsa, as much time and effort, you know, because those are my local viewers. But I don't want to cheat out Oklahoma City's people either, because they deserve a good forecast. So it's like, if I'm gonna do a stat graphic about Tulsa, I need to also do one about Oklahoma City. It just takes a lot of time to put together. So, and Tulsa, like our station is ABC, theirs is Fox, so like the shows are different times, and it's just a lot. So essentially, like, you know, GMA, Good Morning America, is on ABC, so when we're done on our channel at 7, we're still going in Oklahoma City till 9. So normally I will record those cut-ins for Good Morning America like before the show. We'll do some of them live, and then we'll record some, and that way we can all just like get a little break before we got to get ready for the lifestyle show and stuff. But because they're still in their show, I have to record everything. Like, everything has to be recorded. So that's why I have to make so many extra graphics, because I have to record so many segments, and I don't want to just record the same full weather forecast 100 times, because that's boring. That's terrible. Nobody wants to watch that. And I don't want to put out a product like that. So that's a lie. But that's why it's a mad dash. Essentially from when I get in until we start recording at 4:30. Well, even now being statewide, it's a mad dash till the show starts at 5. It's a lot. For sure. But I still love what I do, so I don't mind about that. But yeah, forecast, we're still expecting snow. Again, it's coming from the Midwest, it's not that much, but here that's a lot. So we'll do that. It's also cold. Temperatures today will be in the mid to upper 20s, which is cold for here. And then as the system moves out late tonight, clouds will clear out, so we're expecting like one more cold morning. Wouldn't be surprised if some folks made it into the single digits by early Tuesday. Thankfully winds will be light, but we'll likely still see wind chills like single digits below 0. And then we'll be in the 40s Wednesday, 50s this weekend, maybe some rain with like our next system this weekend. Fingers crossed, no storms, because I'm not ready for severe weather yet. Like, ow, I'm not ready. Last year we had the most tornadoes ever recorded in the state of Oklahoma, with obviously most of those happening during severe weather season, which is April, May, and June. But we had tornadoes in November. I think October as well. I don't know, it's just so many. So I'd be okay with not having so many this year. I think a lot of people would agree with me there, because it's just a lot. Again, love what I do. A lot of us get into weather because, you know, we like severe weather. Some people like snow and stuff. I'm not really a huge fan. I mean, I like the snow like one time and then I'm good, right? As long as I don't have to drive in it, which I always have to. Just how it works out. But, you know, most of us get into it because of the severe weather aspect. But then after a while, just when you start seeing loss of life, you see devastation. It's totally like changing your schedule up 100 times and you're like super exhausted and tired. Then it's like, okay, we're done, you know. I think everybody would be happy. So yeah, we're only a few months away from that. I can definitely wait for that. But also today, I mean, the inauguration is happening today. I'm praying it covers the 11 a.m. show. If not, I'll be doing the 11 a.m. show, which is fine, but it'd be nice to get out and like get some other stuff done. I have to go to the gym. I have to go talk to somebody, talk to a good friend on the phone today. I have to return my library book. I finished my first book of the year, which is early for me because I struggle with reading. I think in another video I'm gonna talk about like my reading goals for the year. So I just want to be better. You know, we're all getting older. We should probably be reading more and less scrolling on social media or watching TV. My favorite thing to do when I get home from the gym is to like shower, get ready for bed, and then sit in the bed and watch hours of TV. And it's like, as much as that's comforting, I should probably be doing something better with my time. Especially, again, we're getting older. That doesn't mean I have to read like for 4 hours, but I should read a couple chapters. And so I try to do, as long as the chapters are not super long, I try to read like 2 chapters a day. If they're super long, then I'll be like, okay, one's done. And I think that's it for today. I think it's just gym, phone call, returning my library book, and this is actually like really hard to do makeup and talk and rush at the same time. So I'm proud of myself. And then read, do my devotional, and then call it a day and probably watch some TV. Things I need to do this week. I need to go to Ulta badly. I have a couple gift cards, but I've been out of like toner and like a day serum forever. And I don't want to like regret 20 years from now, like I look old because I never bought it, you know. Plus my face just feels dry. Like I feel like thrown off. So I need to buy that. I mean, it'd be great if I can get off earlier today. Granted, it's still an 8-hour shift if I don't do the 11. But if I can get off a little earlier today and go to Ulta too, that would be fantastic. And that's essentially going to be it for today. I go to bed at 6 p.m. and wake up at 1:40. So, you know, my schedule. Oh, I also have lunch today too. Thankfully, my watch just reminded me. That is great to know. So we won't be going to lunch on time. LOL. Or no, maybe it's at 2:30. I think I made lunch 2:30 today. I don't know why my watch says noon, but I think it's at 2:30. Okay. Well, that was a fantastic reminder. So we're not going to Ulta today. Hopefully we can go tomorrow. So that throws everything off. Okay, so say I have to work till noon. We try and get the gym in, go to lunch, hopefully return my library book before the phone call. Take the phone call in the car though, and then shower, get ready for bed, eat, read, hopefully. The time just goes by fast, especially when you get off at noon and go to bed at 6. You may think like, well, at least you have like 6 hours. I promise you it goes by fast. I'm like in the gym hard, so that means like my workouts are an hour and a half to 2 hours long. So then that leaves me with 4 hours left in the day. I have to eat, shower. I also have a cat, and if I don't like play with her before bed, she's a nightmare. So I have to do that. Again, reading probably could take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm in this book club, so I feel like I'm gonna have to take notes on the book. So when we finally talk about it, I think that won't be till the end of February, but I don't want to wait to read. Because what if it takes me longer? You know, I don't want to be that person that doesn't finish their book in the book club and then you look crazy. So yeah, I'll have to do that. And then before you know it, it's like 5 o'clock and I have to take melatonin and then it's time for bed. So I promise you, I'm sure everybody says that about their time after work. The people who have to like stay on a schedule. Because again, I have to go to bed at 6, try to get 8 hours of sleep, which is not even 8 hours of sleep when I go to bed at 6 because I wake up at 1:40 in the morning. So it's a lot. But again, I love what I do. The hours are nuts. But most of the time it doesn't even feel like I'm working. So I guess that's a trade-off there. But anyways, I have no idea what time it is, and I know I need to hurry. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I have no idea what time it is. I know I have to hurry. And so I am probably gonna end this video here and pick back up. I'll explain more later, but I'll try to shoot some content of me on air. It's hard because of the way when we're statewide, my phone has to be connected for like a communication system for like 4 hours throughout the duration of the show. So I can't like use my phone at all because it's hooked up to, so I can hear time cues and just the show and everything going on. So maybe I can convince one of my directors to at least shoot like a little video of first weather or something. He's really nice. And then we'll pick back up when the show's over. I'll give you a little recap of how things went. We'll eat, which I'll probably eat my mixed vegetables during the show. Depending on the time and how hungry I am, maybe I'll eat my, what's it called? I can never think of what these are called. My husband looks at me crazy. Dumplings? I can never remember that. I'll probably eat my dumplings at like 8 or 9. Show ends at 9. Which I'm wondering when the inauguration stuff is going to happen, because we'll probably take like national, you know? Normally like they do special reports and whatnot, special coverage. So I'm wondering when we'll take that. And then whenever we're done, I'll catch back up, let you know how the show went, and then what I essentially have left in the day. I'm also going to Turkey in October. My husband's dad is from Turkey, and they just went for like 2 weeks, and my husband hasn't been since he was like 10. So he said like obviously the trip was amazing. You know, he got to reconnect with his culture, with his family. They went to like a winery, which looked absolutely beautiful. I was stalking everybody's social media while they were out there because I was just like jealous and wanted to live through them. We're seeing where my father-in-law grew up, meeting family. They're also building like condos out there, so I want to see those, see what we're investing in. You know, those should be furnished and done, so maybe we can stay there. And again, like my father-in-law is the perfect tour guide because he can speak the language. He has family there. Like all of his family's there. No one is in the States. So I kind of feel bad because that can be lonely, obviously, sometimes. But I need to put a request in for that time. Yeah, it's January, but I can't show up and be like, next month, oh, I want 2 weeks off. Like, everybody would laugh and be like, yeah, that's not happening. And rightfully so, because I would probably be upset if somebody did that. So, gotta put in that request. Also, working today is a holiday, so I need to make sure I show that I've worked, just so I get that back off some other time. Which today should be chill. We don't have anything with the lifestyle show because it's a holiday, so they've already pre-recorded the lifestyle show. Normally the lifestyle show airs at 9. We record at 10. We have interviews and things. We should be on location next week on a couple shoots, so I'm excited to see what those are. I know one of them is Magnolia soap, which if you've never been in Tulsa, essentially you can make soap, candles, bath bombs, and I've made soap once and it was a blast. So they have 3 locations. So I'm excited to go for work and make some soap. We've had them on and interviewed them a bunch. Like, the owner is super nice. All their people are super nice. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, I'm almost done with my makeup. It's 4:16, so we're actually doing a really good job of getting things done. Because all I have to do is my setting powder. And I use like 2 setting powders because this stuff needs to last. And what else? Lipstick, and then I'll come back and show you my dress and do my hair. All right, we're gonna see you soon.